How about now? Can you hear me now? Oh, they can hear me now. I was doing something the other day, and okay. Well, oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Maybe I didn't have to download the whole thing. Maybe okay. So if you guys missed the first part of the show, we've had some interesting things going on with the download. I first started to download it, and it got halfway through, and then all of a sudden it restarted. I don't know if it had a problem right into my disk or what the deal is, but anyway, hopefully you guys can hear me now. Yes, they can hear me. I apologize. I had my mic on mute. Earlier I was talking to somebody on the phone and I had muted it and forgot. Anyway, thank you guys all for coming and hanging out on the stream. I will restart here. And shout outs to everybody hanging out in the chat. Casca, who was first. Yes, you were. Birdie, also hanging out as well. Cyrus, appreciate you giving me the heads up saying that you could not hear me. Also, CNFT Zeke, I am muted, brother. I was. People might like the show a little bit better that way. Joe Davidson in the house as well. Awesome. Outstanding. Stephen Aldrich say, what? Download issues. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's on me, honestly. That's my guess. I had some wonky things going on with the internet a while ago. Like I was on Discord on my phone, and it kept doing that reconnecting to Discord thing. So I turned my phone off, turned it back on. It seemed to fix that, but I don't know. So anyway, I downloaded half of it. It automatically just started over for no apparent reason. No idea what that had. And then it got done, and I was getting ready for the show, and I went to install it as we're kind of going live, and it said that some files were corrupt or something. And so now it's re-downloading. Not exactly sure what's going on. Of course, only when I go live. And, I had planned out, okay, I'm going to go live about half an hour after Copi, Cafe. And I actually tried to download it whilst I was watching Copi Cafe. I sat there and I thought, ooh, I'll bet they made it live as soon as they made Copi Cafe live. However, not so much. But as you guys can see, I've got pretty fast internet here. Let me get you on over to the old game screen. We have restarted since the top of the stream, which was about 9 minutes ago, and we're already 21%. So I guess I'm just going to hang out. I should be already all the way there. But as you guys can see this, an issue has been detected with the game files. Please wait while the files are synced with the server. So second time around, hopefully this will be a charm. Anyway, thought we'd have a little fun with it getting close to Halloween. You guys can see the background there. I've rented out a spooky house for the stream, and should have some monster leaks for you guys. I do know a little bit about what is in this build, even though I'm not able to actually get in there and see it. So there's some leaks. Whether you're a tester or not, there's going to be some leaks here. And some of you testers are probably just hanging out, waiting while you're downloading it, and that's cool. That's glad to have you along for as long as you can. And then I'll hop in with you guys, and we'll run around. In fact, I may even, maybe we'll open up game chat in the Cornucopias server, as a matter of fact. Let's see, what do we got? We got some, okay, yeah, there we go. The Afterburner update, that's what they're calling it. The Afterburner right here, release 2.17 Kalito Afterburner update. And let's see, do they have patch notes? They do. 2.17. All right, let's go through these here real quick. Extensive updates to lighting and post-process. Unreal Engine 5.3.1. Oh, okay. I just thought it was 5.3, but it's 5.3.1. Got to have that extra thousandth. Is my math right there? I don't even know. Anyway, let's see here. What else? Extensive avatar improvements to clothing, materials, and skin shading. Oh, I skipped overall graphical improvements and material updates. Many more avatar preset choices. I did know there were some new avatars in there, and they're quite lovely, I must admit. I have seen a little bit of advanced copy on that. Various bug fixes, minor performance improvements. GTI Store is open. That's the one I was going to tell you about. So if you're a tester, you guys have known, well, if you were an early tester, there were ways to sneak into the GTI shop. And if you just got access, say, in the last month or so, it's been locked down. Nobody can get in. I know it's open. I know what's in there. I've been in there. Today, we're going to show all of you guys what's in there. If you're not a tester, you're going to be blown away. See, the testers can see through the window what's in there. If you're not a tester, I promise you, do not go anywhere. You want to see what is in the GTI shop, and we will definitely go there. What else we got? Race what you own and check out the Core Dynamics Astro 4 on demo drive for a limited time. Now, I have raced the Astro 4, and I have to say, it's got pretty good handling. Not so much in the speed department. However, when we were in Vegas at NFTCon, NFTLV, sorry, I tried to merge the last 2 years. Anyway, when we were in Vegas, there was a little glitch, a little cheat. So I may have to give that a go and see if we can't maybe get the Astro 4 going a little faster. What else we got? We got racing release with Colito Raceway. Raceway lounges access through the elevators near the Valley Grand Hotel. Yeah, we're going to do that. What we'll do is we'll swing by the GTI store, and since the elevators are right next to it, then we'll hop on the elevators. We'll show the full game loop all the way from, running around in Colito Valley all the way to the racing area. And then we'll hop in and get some racing going. I've already gotten some challenges. Freiler challenged me earlier. I see him in the chat. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, he's Cryptorama in the chat because that's his YouTube channel. But Fry Guy, appreciate it. Glad to have you along with us. 69%. Look at that. Episode 69 comes out today. He's 69%. And I'm not even going to tell you guys what I'm doing later. So, anyway. Sorry. I was trying to hit the rim shot, and I accidentally hit the crickets. But the crickets are probably more apropos for that joke. All right, so where are we at? We're at 57%. We're moving and shaking, kids. We're getting there quickly. And let's see. Let's catch up with the chat here real quick. Can I review Copi Cafe? Absolutely. We will talk. Okay. D Pete. I love that name, by the way. Pete and D Pete are in a boat. Pete falls off. Who's left? Yeah, D Pete. Let's see. Oh, he got the same error. He had to uninstall the launcher and it worked. I thought about doing that earlier. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna give it one more shot because we're already 62%. If this doesn't work, I'll go and install the launcher. We'll have the greatest pre-show or the longest pre-show ever. I don't know about the greatest, but by far the longest pre-show and build-up ever. We'll give that a shot. I probably should have done that before now, but we were literally going live when I saw it. If we have another kerfluffle, then yeah, we'll try just reinstalling the launcher there. But all right, so you guys wanted a recap. We got a request for a recap. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to tell you guys. So I was setting up for this stream, and I wanted to do a bunch of Halloween stuff, and I'll probably have another stream before Halloween. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll get a chance to use it 2 or 3 times. And got some fun music going on, got some fun stuff in the background, and what I really wanted to do, so you guys may know recently, I got super chats, and so if you want to support the channel, feel free, but it's never solicited or asked for or anything like that. But so typically when I get a super chat, corn falls down and fills up the screen. I wanted to make it candy corn, right? So I started working on it, and it is unbelievable how long that takes. So unfortunately, I don't have the candy corn. Maybe for the next stream, but for sure, I'll get that going next year. Okay. we'll get back to the progress. 76%. So, about Copi Cafe, there was a lot in there to digest. A lot. In fact, it's going to be hard for me to touch on every subject. Did you have a particular subject you wanted me to touch on? There was just so much. It was just like a giant info dump. I mean, on stuff that's coming over the next year, right? It was almost like a New Year's special, I felt like. I felt like they were a couple of months early on a New Year's special because, I mean, they talked about nodes. They talked about ETH mints. They talked about, they talked about NFT LV a little bit. They talked about, what else did they talk about? Remind me, I'm drawing a blank. Sorry, I got so much going on here. Let's see here. All right. What else did they talk about? I mean, Rob spent a long time talking about nodes, which I thought was fascinating. I was just fully nerding out. It was great. Not sure what other people thought. A lot of people probably liked it. Let's see. Yeah. Nodes, cross-chain mint, exactly. And what else? Those were the big ones that I was focusing on, obviously. Oh, also, I'm planning on doing a stream, hopefully Monday, could be Tuesday. And we'll hop in here and we'll play some more. But also, I should have there's another big leak that I will be talking about. Something that I'm not gonna touch on tonight. But perhaps Monday or Tuesday. So, yeah. If you're new to the channel, go ahead. I have to do the obligatory like and subscribe and all that good stuff. But turn on notifications because, yeah, very interesting leak. And my leak is that, yeah, we'll get to that during our next stream. 96%. All right, we're going to find out if this works. If not, I'll re-download the launcher. Yeah, the beauties of live streaming, kids. What is leak? Steve likes to play dumb, but I got news for you. Steve knows some things. I'm about 99.9. No, I'm more than that. I'm 100% sure Steve knows the leak I'm talking about, and so will the rest of the world soon. Okay, downloading 100%. Hey, this is good. We're doing it for science because there may be a lot of people out there that have the problem. And 102%? How can I be 102%? Look at that, 15.46. It just keeps going. It's like 15.03 gigabytes. Nah, I'm flying past that. 15.55 gigabytes. My machine is possessed. This is bonkers. Are you guys seeing this? 106%. How could I be 106% of the download? I might need to talk to the developers about their math skills. I'm just saying. Math skills. Hey there. 108%. I don't even know what that means. 109. How high can this go? I mean, what do you guys think? Oh, Steve had 130-ish. Okay. So we're done at around 130%. That makes sense. We're having fun tonight, kids. We're having fun. You know what? I may have to make me an adult beverage here in a second. I'm just saying. I've been on the water all day. The problem is I get parched during the streams. I go through like a whole, I usually drink one and a half of these a day, like on a normal day. But when I stream, I go through one full one of these in like an hour and a half. Sometimes 2 hours. All right. Yeah. We got the spooky music going. Oh. Oh, he killed it and started with the new launcher. So what you're saying is I'm already past the point of no return. I should just kill it and... Yeah, people are already in. Well, this is lovely, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like I've been left behind. People are getting in. I plan all this stuff. Plan way in advance. Wow. Alrighty. Okay. Well, that's all right. Let's go re-download the launcher then, shall we? I guess we can throw it back over here. And why is chat not on this screen? How strange. Strange things are afoot. All right, well, I'll fix that after I get the launcher going here. I'm going to go down to cornucopias.io. And let's do this. Let me go ahead actually and delete the launcher. I'm going to uninstall it. Uninstall that bad boy. That way we get a clean install, just to make sure. All right, uninstalled. Okay, and now we just go download. There we go, we're downloading the launcher. And it looks like the launcher is done. And we'll say go. Install that bad boy. All right. Continue. Install now. Nope. It does have to do the Microsoft Windows Desktop Runtime executable. No problem. That's a freebie. Value added right there, kids. I didn't have to pay nothing for it. All right. Let's see. Sign in with browser. Yes, let's do that, please, because I'm already signed in. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay. Always allow open in cornucopias. Yeah. Do that. Disclaimer. I accept the terms of the EULA. I'm no longer breaking them by streaming. Oh, that was the other big thing. Well, I mean, the fact that we can all live stream now. Shareable content. That was huge. You know how many people have been waiting to share pictures? Have been waiting to do live streams? I've helped at least 3 or 4 people set up their live streaming software. What do we got? You must agree to the disclaimer. I did. I did agree to the disclaimer. Please restart the launcher. Okay. Let's try that. Does my shortcut still work? No. Got to create a new shortcut. All right. Well, hey, again, look, a lot of you guys out there may be going through these. All right, yeah, let me switch back over to the game screen here so you can guys. I just wanted to hide it in case I had to open a window that, I don't know, had some sort of personal information. All right, disclaimer. I do agree. I accept. I agree. Boom. Install. Yeah. We'll go in the default. That way it's on the fast SSD. All right. Hey, you know, they do say the third time is a charm. I'm sure this is painful for you guys, and I apologize. I do. I really do. But I appreciate you guys sticking here with me, hanging out, having a blast on, you know, this pre-Halloween weekend. You know, I don't know. I never know. Like when it's on a Friday and Saturday, you know, they're all going to be hanging out. I don't know. Do they actually, I guess they trick or treat still on like a Tuesday night. They just all go early now. Like when I was a kid, we would never go before dark, right? But in my neighborhood now, they start coming at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And this is before we switch over to daylight savings. Remember? Again, back when I was a kid, I believe daylight savings was before Halloween. And I guess a few years back, they decided to change it for safety purposes. And, but yeah, I mean, it's like they get out of school and then the parents hand them their bags and they go right straight out the door. You know, I've forgotten it's Halloween a lot of years. Hadn't even had a chance to run and get some candy at the Wally World. All right, what else we got going on in the chat? Killed it, started in, bye. Oh, best laid plans. Ada Lego. Oh, Ada Lego, what's up, my brother? 44%, congrats. Well, luckily I've got a pretty fast download. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, wait, I want to go back to go to my other screen here. For whatever reason, the chat is not showing up on this screen. It shows up on the other one. Maybe it was the Halloween stuff. I might. Well, it says the chat box is there. Let's see. How bizarre. Interesting. Huh. But we do have it on this screen, right? Well, it was there a minute ago. Man, everything's broken tonight. I know I didn't change anything on here. And it was working a minute ago. All right, let's see here. Somebody do something in chat. I'm just trying to check the chat. See if it's actually working. Fishing for Crypto. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you hanging out, brother. Kevin C. Better late than never. Yeah. I just, I hate to keep everybody waiting, right? I know there's a bunch of people, they're like, I've been jonesing to see it. We haven't, I mean, we've done a live stream with Rob and Josh and them, but this is brand new stuff. I mean, all these new things. Patch notes. Yeah. By the way, I did not read the please note earlier. Please note, and I'm sure it's small on the screen for you guys. That's why I'm reading it for you. Please make sure you select a server location before you hit play. Get to racing by accessing the corner terminal in your racing lounge. Xbox controller recommended for best racing experience. Okay, well, I've got a PC controller, but it seemed to work fine in all my previous testing, so I don't think we'll have a problem. Okay, so now the chat isn't showing up on screen at all. Strange things are afoot tonight, kids. Seriously, this is weird. It is a full moon tonight. Well, I think it's full. It's either full or it's one of those where it's like 98%. Hold on, let me see. Let's see here. Is it full tonight or is it... Hold on. I'm checking like the official... I don't know. I don't even know who this is. Who says it. Okay, it's tomorrow night. That's kind of... I looked and I thought I saw like missing just a little tiny sliver. So, tomorrow night will be a full moon. Not sure if anybody has any plans for Halloween parties tomorrow night. Yo, test. All right, you guys are helping me test the chat. That's good, because I can see it. I can see it in the actual stream in YouTube and in my streaming software. But for whatever reason, it's not showing up on the live stream. Oh, there it goes. Ada Lego fan, an error occurred. That's, wow, there is a massive delay on that. Where did he, when was that? Ada Lego 2%. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, so, wow. The on-screen chat is way behind. Huh. I'll have to see. What's going on with that. It's also a different color now. Before it was orange, and I literally changed nothing. I did go to the other screen, You guys ever feel like you got a little dark cloud that just rains gremlins down on you? That like everything that you're trying to touch? Strange. Yeah. Weird. I mean, it works. It's just a little delayed. A lot more delay than I had originally anticipated. Which that's okay. That's all right. I can live with it. All right. My downloads ahead. This is going to be a long stream. Guys, smash the like. I appreciate it. Yeah. Well, yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't really love this part. Like my plan. Okay, I had it all planned out, all timed out, set up. Started the download. I'm looking. I'm figuring out how fast it's going, how much time. And I'm like, all right, I'm scheduling the stream right for, it's 10 o'clock my time. Or it was 10 o'clock when we started. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna schedule it for right at 10 o'clock. And the download should be done. And the install, never takes very long on my machine. And we're just going to hit the gates running. Hit the ground running. Hit the gates, some. We're going to hit some. And sure enough, it finishes like literally while the intro is playing. And I'm like, perfect. I can hop on. We can install everything. We can have some fun. And not that I'm not having fun. I am having fun hanging out with you guys. But it's a little less fun when I didn't think enough. I did think, I thought earlier. I thought maybe I should reinstall the launcher after the first time it failed. And then I thought, well, let me get it started. And it went past the part where it failed the first time. So I thought, okay, we're good. We're good. Jamie Pollock. Get a crowd in here for when gameplay goes live. Hulk smash like. I'm trying. We did get Matt. Matt was cool enough to post it in the... Here's one of the main problems. Europe is asleep. Some people on the East Coast are either out and about because it's Friday night or asleep. So, like, as far as, prime time goes, this is probably less than ideal, but I wanted to get it out to the public as soon as possible, right? I thought about punting until tomorrow, and I thought, no, the masses need to know. They need to see it. So anybody who wants to, go into, if you guys want, go let your friends know. Tell them to come on in. The water's fine. And we're having fun. And hopefully we're gonna run through. We're gonna see some of the yummy Unreal Engine 5.3 goodness. And we're also going to check out the grand opening of the GTI store. Not sure if there'll be a ribbon cutting or not, but we're going to walk in and we're going to show you what's on the showroom floor, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll make our way to the elevators. Ride up those elevators. We will hop in. We'll select our vehicle and, we'll do a little bit of racing. We'll see who's in there with us. Should be a good time. I know Freiler will be in there. Yeah, he's already in the race lobby. Cheers. Yeah, thanks for rubbing it in my face. I neither have an adult beverage nor have the game downloaded. You know what? I'm going to go grab an adult beverage. I don't know. I don't think I have very much on hand. I was going to go to the store today, but I knew the build was coming. I knew Copi Cafe and the build were both coming, but I didn't know when. So I stayed home all day. I don't even have milk in there for tomorrow morning. No cereal for Scruffy. Yeah. I forewent going to grab milk, coffee creamer, and bread on the off chance that it would be coming down the pipe. Now, I did get a heads up that it might be a little pushed a little further than we initially anticipated. So I probably could have gone, but that was also when traffic was at the worst. And I didn't want to chance it. Oh, looks like chat's trying to catch up. I just saw it load a whole bunch all at once. All right, let's see here. Kevin C. 5:30 a.m. I'll be playing by 7. Wow, that is impressive. 5:30 where Kevin is. 2:34 in the afternoon for Jamie Pollock. So that's like perfect for you, right? In Australia. Well, g'day, mate. Roland. Nice to see you in here, Roland. Long day and pleasant nights. You got that right, brother. Cheers. Hold on, I'm gonna go see if I have an adult beverage. I may have 1 or 2 left. Minimal seconds. You guys watch the counter and see if we go over 100% because that just boggles my mind. I'll be right back in less than 30 seconds. Oh! All right, speaking of less than 30 seconds, I think I have something to keep you guys occupied. All right. I got a few things recently. Now, if you have small children, okay, this is the public service announcement. If you have small children, you may want them to turn away. This is the most glorious and most heinous thing I've ever seen at the exact same time. So while I step to get a beverage, and I'll be back in 30 seconds, you guys check out this new product that I cannot believe has not asked me for an endorsement deal yet.
You can hold him like a baby and he'll make cute sounds.
You're funny.
Scruffy Scruff is your pal. You can feed him and he'll eat, then he'll leave a surprise.
Just like a real baby.
Scruffy Scruff is your pal. He likes it when you tickle him and squeeze him tight. And he'll always keep you safe when you sleep at night. Scruffy Scruff, Scruffy Scruff is your pal. Scruffy Scruff.
Diapers not included. Bye, Goopy.
All right, I'm back. Are you guys disturbed yet? I ran across that the other day, and you talk about scary things for Halloween. I want to go as that scruffy stuffed animal. It's a Canadian company. I'm trying to reach out to them to A, see if I can get a prototype, and B, see if they want to do an endorsement deal on the channel. Because let's face it, it's kind of a match made in heaven. So stupid. Oh, all right. I got my adult beverage. The only thing I had in the fridge at the moment was wine. So I got a small little glass of, I don't know, something. I think it's Moscato or something. All right, let's see here. What do we got going on in the chat? Kevin C is 10%. All right, getting there. Ada Lego, 19%. Very nice. Cryptorama. Oh, you've got a friend in there with you. That's good. Actually, look, I can't complain too much. I have had access to the racing. I mean, I got to play at NFT LV, and I've had access to it for a couple of weeks. Although off and on, they turn the server on and then they turn it off and this and that. But so yeah, I'm not complaining about being late. I'm glad you guys are able to get in there as quick as possible. Okay, let's see here. Cryptorama says, I'm Angelo. Oh, you picked Angelo, one of the new avatars. Okay, I got you. You don't know how to use the keypad to race. Dude, can you not plug in your... You've got a PS5, right? Hold on, let me get you guys back over to the game screen so you guys can watch the action of the download. 71%. We're getting closer, kids. We're getting closer. What are we going on? A 45-minute intro? This will go down in history for by far the longest intro ever. Steve, YouTube chat is messing with you. I don't know why it's messing with you. Why would it want to do that? Dude, Steve's a great guy, YouTube chat. Stop messing with him. Look, you hear me? You stop messing with Steve. He's my buddy. Crypto Knive K. Is that supposed to be like knife? I don't know that. But Crypto found something awfully funny. I'm guessing it was the Scruffy stuffed animal. I don't even know what to call it. They just call it Scruffy. But that could cause some confusion, so. Yeah, endorsement deal. You got that right, Steve. I mean, it's a natural fit, right? I can hold up the little stuffed animal and sling. I'm not too good. I'll hawk anything. I'll whore myself out for like pennies on the dollar. I'm cheap. Wait, don't go spreading that around town, but 87% now on this try. Same here. Oh. So a lot of us are having to re-download. Had to move to sell. Oh my God. Yeah, Steve, look, I feel your pain, man. I cannot stand typing on my cell phone. I do it because it's a necessary evil, right? You're places where you can't go to your computer and do keyboard. So I type on there. But it's so frustrating. I fat finger like every third letter. I mean, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm so bad at it. And I feel like I'm hitting the right spot and it still puts in the wrong letter. So part of me sits there and says, man, I need to like calibrate my screen or something. But I really know it's probably just operator error. 87%, fingers crossed. Well, we will keep our fingers crossed for you, Crypto. Steve's at 96%. I'm at 83. Hanging out but can't go on your PC. Well, that's okay. Sakura, my fellow guildmate. Awesome, man. Glad to have you in here. Thanks for hanging out one way or another. Even if you can't go on your PC, that's okay. Swipe is my cell type friend. You know, I tried to do the swipe thing. I tried to train my brain to do that. And it just doesn't work. I mean, I took typing in high school. And it took me like all year just to learn to put my fingers on home row. I mean, now I'm a pretty fast typer. Because I've been doing it for years. But trying to rewire my brain once I've got something sorted. I mean, for the same task, it's just like when I hopped on a Mac. I hopped on a Mac, and if you start on Mac, they're phenomenal. I mean, they're really good machines. They're very user-friendly, and I mean, they cost a ton. Do I think price per dollar? They're good, but you pay for it. But if you start on a Mac and you try to go to Windows, it's a nightmare. Conversely, if you start on Windows and try to go to a Mac, it's also very difficult. You got to retrain your brain on a myriad of things. And so, I mean, they can all do all the same stuff. You just do it a little differently on a Mac than you would a PC. So, lots of pros and lots of cons. But it's hard, too, because, you got the tablets and you got the phones, and it's like, you know, your one loved one has an Android and the other one has an iOS. And anyway. So, and I have to, of course, I'm the family troubleshooter on pretty much anything technical. So I kind of got to know all of them. That was a long way to say that, yeah, I don't swipe on my phone. I like the idea of it. I remember when I was at a trade show. I was at like CES a long time ago. When I first saw swipe typing. I mean, I want to say it was like 15 years ago, 14 years ago, something like that. And I thought, that's a really cool idea. And I'll bet somebody that like learns swipe typing before they ever do typing, it's probably stupid easy. He's probably laughing at me now. Play now button staring at you. Oh yeah, you're getting that play now button, but it's grayed out, but won't let you actually click it. Do not stare back. Do not look directly into the play now button. Your retinas will be burned out. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I don't. 95%, kids. We might get to play this game yet tonight. Woohoo! All right. Should we... Are you kidding me? Is there nobody in Game Room 1? Or am I missing it? Hold on. I'm looking through the chat. Oh, they moved it. No, nobody's in Game Room 1. Nobody's in OG Voice. I can't go into OG Voice because what happens in OG stays in OG. But if people were hanging out in Discord in Game Room 1, I'm just saying, I might hang out. I might chat. Steve's in! Yay! Congratulations, sir. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, we got the crowd noise tied in the same one we got the music. So I'm trying a new music service, and it's in your browser. And it's because I didn't have any Halloween music that wasn't copywritten. So, oh, we got the play now button. Are you guys ready, kids? Are you ready? Bo! Watch the whole stream just dies. I almost did that, by the way. I almost made a scene. Oh, we're in. We're in, kids. All right. Let's check out the new avatars for those of you guys watching on the stream. Thank you guys again for being so patient tonight. I really do appreciate it. Tony, not a new character. Our Scarface friend has been in here before. We also know Wendy. We know George. We've seen Marcus. Again, if you're a tester. If you're not a tester, I don't know how many of these you've seen. There have been some streams out there. Emma, she's a friend of ours. Riley, brand new. Let's see. I can't remember. Can I rotate here? No, I guess not. But she rotates. See, she knew we wanted to see like profile and all that. So we got Riley here. She's cool. She's hanging out with her hoodie and her shorts. She's looking very relaxed. Then actually, Angela, I believe, is new as well. We had a male racer, but now, yeah, Angelo, I believe, is the male racer. And now we have Angela, the female racer. Yeah, there's Angelo. Yeah. He was at the conference. I don't know. Maybe Angela was too, and I didn't notice it. Nikki, she made her debut at NFT XLV. She is sporting the red jacket with the sports bra and the short shorts with the gun holster on the side, a la Han Solo.
You stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Who's scruffy looking?
Not me. Not this guy. Not Nikki. She's not scruffy looking. But she does carry a holster, which makes me think of Han Solo. Who else we got? Melinda, brand new. Now, wait a minute. She must be dating, what's his name? Marcus. Oh, I think Marcus. and Melinda maybe have something going on. I'm just saying. Anyway, Melinda, a new NPC, so that's nice to see. And I think there's one more. There it is, Harriet. Not sure if you guys caught the chat or not, but there was a very big, long discussion about Harriet earlier today. Oh, and we got Mark. Mark from the dev team. He is getting ready to come up and meet me at the World Breaker. So I guess he's like, all right, Scruff, hurry up and hop in. Let's go. All right, we're hopping in. Who do I want to be? I guess I'll be Harriet. Why not? Because Empire, aka Harriet, that was what we had in the chat. If you guys want, scroll back a few hours earlier tonight, and there was a whole thing about her changing her PFP, and she's wearing an outfit similar to this, and she's changed her name to Harriet. But don't be confused. Don't be fooled. It's Empire, of Empire and Chiaz, of I'm trying to remember the name. Empire Recap, I think. Copi Recap Empire. I don't know. Something. I listened to it, but I always forget what it's called. And funny thing is, she asked my opinion on names beforehand. I feel terrible. All right, we're going to select Harriet, and we are going to hop in Toledo Valley. First of all, we're going to go into North America because that's where I currently reside. Oh, it's not asking me where to go. I thought it asked me where I wanted to go. Maybe I have to go to the racing through there. Okay. Boom, here we come. Hopefully we'll meet Mark at the World Breaker. Oh, Steve's Harriet. Okay, no, I can change. I can go back. Well, I didn't know. Yeah, you guys got to post. Tell me in the chat what you are. Fryler did tell me he was Angelo or Angela. I don't know, one of the angels. So I steered away from those two. Well, see, everybody wants to be one of the new ones, right? The new cool kids on the block. All right. Oh, let's see. Do we hold on, let's see here. Do we get the game? That's my other problem. I have to remap the sound every single time we get a new build because the computer sees it as a new file. All right, you know what? I have gotten a copyright strike on the music on here, but I'm going to chance it tonight. Okay? We're going to chance it. Hopefully I don't get demonetized, but I'm going to kill this music and we're going to go with the game sounds just to see, in the interest of science. Because I was told that streaming while doing the gameplay shouldn't have any copyright issues. So hang on one sec. Let me kill the music over here. We'll kill the Halloween music. We'll come back to it a little bit later. But let's crank up the game sounds a little bit. All right. Hopefully we won't get a copyright strike. And I got to grab my controller. All right. Is that Mark? Let's see here. Is that him at the bottom of the stairs? We don't know because I don't have a name above his head. All right, Mark. Are you watching the stream? Hold on. Let me see who he is. What NPC are you? All right. So in the last build, we had our names above our head. I was a very big fan of that, by the way. It helped to easily identify who was who. And yeah, super fun. All right. This is the World Breaker, if you haven't seen it yet. You've probably seen some of the previous live streams. He says long blonde hair. He doesn't even know her name. Her name is... Wait, hold on. I gotta rewind the stream real quick. I forgot her name too. All right. All right. Well, look. You guys have waited long enough. Initially, what I was gonna do is I was going to run around a little bit. We were going to do some fun stuff. Ooh, the boxes look better. Oh, okay. So I can already tell. Oh, that's kind of cool. So just checking out some of the new UE 5.3. First of all, I can see the hair on the new NPC looks better than in the past. A little bit. I haven't seen this one in the past. Let me look at Mark's hair. How's her hair looking? Let's see here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, again, they have upgraded to 5.3. That doesn't mean that they've implemented all of the tech available. It just means they got it to not break. Hopefully. Hopefully it won't break. But again, just a note to everybody. Look, this is still pre-alpha testing. Even though we're able to release gameplay footage, this is a work in progress. This is not available to the public yet. There are a select group of testers that have access to it. Namely, I believe OGs, mythic holders of land, custom domes, and vehicles. And legendary holders of land, custom domes, and vehicles. Am I missing anything? If so, let me know. Okay, Steve is Hikari. All right, hold on. That's Steve. That was just some random person. Okay, Steve's stretching. All right. Well, are you coming along for the ride? We're going to show everybody the GTI store. That's what we're going to... Like I said, originally I was going to make you guys wait. Just a little bit. I was going to run and check out a few other things, but... You know, you guys have been patient enough to stick around for 45 minutes while I reinstall the launcher. So I figure you deserve a payoff. We're going straight for the goods. But yeah, game looks great. Looks fantastic.
Toledo Valley is a large place. Need to travel a large distance across the plaza? Head to your nearest Toledo Metro station.
All right.
The metro can take you
We're going to take the fast route since there's no fall damage yet in here.
or even the convention center.
I'm definitely taking advantage of that. It's funny because I'll hop in other games, and I've been playing Cornucopias. Like, I'll be sitting there for a 2-3 hour session playing Cornucopias. And then I'll hop in another game or something, just for a minute. And I try to jump off like a 100-foot cliff. Instant death. Yep. Yep. That's good stuff right there. Ooh, our little robots look shinier. Well, now he's going in the shadows, so he won't look quite as shiny, but yeah, let's see here. Let's see him in the sun. Yeah, they have a sheen to them. They look like they've been polished up. All right, kids, so before today, this was blocked off. Now,
Located on the outer edge of Cornucopias, all laws apply here as
me being the rebel that I am, I actually snuck in a while back. And there may or may not be a picture, but hold on to your butts if you haven't seen it, if you don't have access to the testing, because, oh my lord, look at that vehicle. Yeah. That is the probably worst kept secret in Cornucopias. That is the GTI Jester, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that beauty. Dude, that thing looks fast just standing still, sitting there. Woo! That is dirty. I remember the first time I saw that. I actually had made a little reaction video of it. I never ended up releasing it because I was waiting on confirmation from something. I can't remember. And then I had to go out of town. Anyway, look at this bad boy. Can you imagine racing that cat? I mean, don't get me wrong. Look, these are absolutely gorgeous vehicles. We got the Javelins over here. I think those are the Javelins, right? Yeah, those are the Javelins. And they are fantastic looking. I mean, outstanding. But you can't help but to walk in the room and check this guy out. Great signage all the way around here. I love the decorations. And we've been able to see this from outside before. And actually, I've been in here, but I've never been in here with the lights on. When I was in, they had the lights off because you weren't supposed to be in here. But I also love, you know, some of the details. They got the the GTI Javelin hats over here. You got a row of black, and then we got a row of blue. That's super cool. And then, of course, you know, you got to have somebody to work behind the counter. So I guess it's my turn to clock in. Can I help anybody with, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, super cool. Who knows? Maybe at some point in the future, you'll be able to actually purchase in-game gear. Maybe I could swap my beanie out for a GTI Javelin hat in the future. That would be super cool. And yeah, Mark is checking out the skyline. Everything looks great. There used to be a big barrier in front of here. But we know you guys also want to check out the racing, so let's go ahead and head on upstairs. You guys have no idea how long I've been waiting for these elevators to be active. I did get a chance to try them at NFT LV, but I don't care. Every time I go through these things, it's super satisfying. Because for weeks, months, I don't even know how long, we kept trying to get in here, try to get in these little bubbles. There was one time I could get in, but it wouldn't take me all the way to the top. All right, let's catch up on chat here a little bit. Use the U key on the keyboard. Okay, now that's true. I forgot about the U key to see the names. But we did have a build where when you press the U key, you died. So I'm always hesitant to try that. Like, I always want confirmation. Now, maybe Steve's trolling me. We're going to find out here in a minute. But no, actually, it was just one build, and they got it fixed the next build. But yeah, I always forget about the U key. I think it's a mental block, right? It was a traumatic experience for me. Let's race yellow. All right, we're going to race yellow. What class? I don't know if Mark's watching the stream or not. Okay. What class? So he's wanting to go to the yellow track to start off. I agree. If and when you get access, definitely start off on the yellow track. But let's take a minute here to admire the view. Okay, so we are looking at two tracks intertwined. Ooh, they've done some work. Ladies and gentlemen, they have done some work even since last I saw it. Woo, look how detailed all of that stuff is. They've added plants down there. Again, I don't even know what all they've added. I just know it looks different. It looks like maybe they painted the side of that other one. But as you guys can see right here, this is the yellow track down below us. And over here to the left, you can see the red track. So going kind of up through the mountain right here, you see the top of the red track. And then that tube that you can see in the back left background there, that also, okay, I got to turn her down. That also is part of the red track. It's just the tube part of the racetrack. Anyway, all right, so when you're ready to race, we come over here to this kiosk, and apparently we hit the Y button on our controller. We hold the Y button. And this is where we can select our vehicles. All right, so... okay, so we were talking about... I guess they're wanting to keep things even and see about the T1. Okay, so this is also new. It appears, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but it appears that they are showing my assets and they are locking down the ones that I do not have in my wallet. They did not have that in the last version that I tested either. As you guys can see at the bottom of the screen here, these three are unlocked at the moment, and the rest of these all have padlocks on them, meaning I do not own those, except for, remember we read it earlier, and the Core Dynamics for a limited time has a free test drive, so you can check them out. Doesn't mean you own them, but they do have a free test drive. We're going to stay on that track. But you can also go to the Valley Raceworks. Maybe. There we go. And as you guys can see, I do have several of the T3s, but they also have the T1s here. So even if you're free to play, you should be seeing all of the T1s. So all of those should be accessible. So Mark wants to race. And apparently he was racing before, but I guess I'm not sure what's going on with him. I think he hit the wrong button or something. Not really sure. Steve is out. Long day. Dude, I totally appreciate it. I know you've been working the chat all day long. Everybody's been asking when. Fantastic work you've been doing. I'm surprised you're still going at this point in time. I know it's an hour later where you are. So thank you for stopping by the stream. Really appreciate it for hopping in. And we'll be talking soon for sure. All right. Let's see here. All right. Mark's wanting us to wait on him for just a minute, so let's go through a little bit more of this. In fact, we'll go through all of them, whether or not I have access to them or not. So these are the bubble jets, as you can see here. It looks like this would be the common in the B class. So all of these are B classes. We got the common, we got the uncommon. By the way, these colors, I believe, have changed from the original time when they were minted. Had to restart the game. He says, go ahead. All right. I guess he's in there. So we're going to go back. We're going to select our, he wanted to do T1. All right. So we're going to race the T1. Did I go past it? I did. I think, let's do the purple one. That looks cool. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. These have different stats between the different... Oh, yeah, because that's a common T1B class. Did he tell me the class? He did not tell me the class. What class? The T1 is in 3 classes, man. What class? I guess it doesn't matter. It probably throws you all in. Okay, well, then I'm going with... Let's see. We're going with the highest class possible, right? Mythic? Wait, that's C class. Okay, they're going right to left. I haven't raced a whole lot of the T1. I did some testing. All right, A class. Yeah, we're going with purple. All right, ready. We're hopping in. Hopefully he's still there. Usually it gives you a couple minutes to join the game. Whatever. I'm going to make it this race. Okay. All right, he's probably going to smoke me. He's been testing longer than I have. And not only that, but, you know, racing is not my tip-top foray in the gaming area. I mean, I like it. I played Forza and I played Gran Turismo and some of those. Pole position. Am I showing my age? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I get into racing games for a little bit, but, you know, there are other aspects that I'm more excited and more focused on. But, man, I got to tell you, that vehicle looks sweet. All right. It's kind of, it's a smidge dark. I want to see if I can get maybe some more lights around my vehicle. It's hard to see the beauty of it. Let's see, is Mark around in here? Or did I miss it? Next race, 51 seconds, 49. It's counting down. Oh, okay, I was going the wrong way, I think. Okay. Is he in here? I don't see him. I think I'm all by myself. "24 seconds. He probably doesn't know what I mean by that. If he doesn't have the stream on, maybe he's not watching. I don't know. Let's see here. Is he gonna make it? No, in there. We'll be in the next one. All right, well, I guess we're just racing then. That's good. I get a warm up. Here we go. All right, we're boosting right off the start. Woo. Turn those sound effects down just a smidge. All right, there we go. I got to be able to hear myself. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that one I forget. I can boost the whole way, but... that one was tough. All right. All right. This one definitely got a break. Okay. Yeah, it's been a minute. Been a minute. All right. Usually my first lap is not so great. But then I usually get better my second lap. Now, I will say this. In my testing so far, and I'm hopefully going to come out with a video with the best vehicles for different types of racers. But if memory serves... Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, boy. I just got blowed up. I think that's my first blow up, actually. And it's strange because the T1s are usually pretty hardy. All right. Not exactly setting the world on fire on this run, kids. Let's give it another shot. Let's see here. I'm trying to look at the HUD to figure out what my health is at. There we go, 50. Ooh. Yeah, I don't have a lot of room to air. Ugh. It's not good. I will say, by the way, the new racing is a lot harder. So if you tried it last year at in Las Vegas, I'm just going to start saying in Las Vegas. If you tried it last year in Las Vegas, it is a fair amount more difficult. Wow. I have not crashed this much in a while. Now, I'm used to usually playing the T3, to be fair. I'm not blaming it on the car. I'm just saying. I think I've only raced the T1 like 2 times. Yeah. There are places where you definitely have to brake. This is not like one of those where you can just hold the gas and the thrusters all the time. All right, there we go. We're going to boost coming out of there. All right, then we're going to... there we go. Boost there. All right, we're getting a little better. I just want to see improvement on my lap time. Like I said, I will certainly never be considered a pro racer by any means. But if I get a little better each time, then I'm happy. Yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. All the way to boost around that turn, yep. See, at some point there's going to be a ton of people that know just every nook and cranny around these. Ugh. Rubbin's racing, son, Rubbin's racing. All right, try to hit 1,000 miles per second on the home stretch. That was terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All right. Well, okay. Mark's saying he wants to do T3s on yellow. We'll do that. Just when I get the hang of the T1. Yeah, he's going to smoke me. This is going to be embarrassing. That's okay. I'll get better. Better with time. Hopefully. All right, let's see. What are the controls? Casca wants to know what are the controls. So, by the way, just so you know, in the launcher, and I believe everyone can access the launcher at this point in time. I think if memory serves, everybody can access the launcher. It's just you have to have the right hardware and have to have either a Mythic or a oh, they're not gonna let me race right now. My race doors are closed. He's not that good. David's the ace. Oh, okay. So he is watching the stream, apparently. I guess. I don't know. All right. He's typing to me. I'm asking him if I have to wait until the end of a current race or something. I have no idea how many servers they have going tonight. I don't know all of that. I don't know. Again, remember, this is testing. It could be a bug. You don't know. But that's why we test. So. Walk through the window. Oh! Interesting. I like it. Okay. Well, there you go. All you gotta do is walk through the window. I do that all the time. What are you talking about? All right. We're gonna try the T3, ladies and gentlemen. T3 time. Let's check it out. Okay. I'm gonna go with... I'm going to go with the silver one because I own that. All right. Ready? Okay. I'm going to say hopping in. Now. Boom. All right. Let's see if we can get Mark in here. Get in the same one. It's tough because, right now, I would assume that they started... The way it worked... Again, it's a new build, so I don't know for sure. But the way it worked in Las Vegas is you would hop in a room and there'd be somewhere between 2 minutes. There'd be a little countdown around 2.5 minutes, something like that. And that's how long people had to hop in. But again, they had 4 TV sets set up, so we only had 3 or 4 people. Right now, I mean, there's a ton of people that are testing, so a lot of people in theory could have access to this. So I don't know how many instances are going, how much racing is happening, but oh yeah, there's David. Okay, good. I mean, Mark, I'm sorry. Mark was just telling me actually that David is good at the racing. Very good. Now, I mean, again, he should be. Let's face it. I mean, he made it. Okay. So he's in the orange one. I'm in the silver one. And everybody's going to get to see me get my butt kicked, probably. All right. So as you guys can see, top left-hand corner there. And I will come back to your question, Casca. I'm sorry. I know I got sidetracked. Top left-hand corner, you see the race countdown timer. Oh, current race time. So there's a race going on right now. See, waiting for current race. Okay. So we're in an instance with another race. Pardon me. And they are currently going. So once their race finishes, they'll let us go. And again, remember, we are testing, so they don't have that many servers up quite yet. But in the future, I would guess they're probably planning on spinning up more. But we can run around and check out the pregame area. So Casca wanted to know, what are the controls in the launcher? No, in the main menu of the game itself. There's actually a diagram that has all the controls. But for racing, the gas is going to be your right trigger. The brake is your left trigger. You can lean or strafe or I don't know. I don't know what you want to call it, but essentially you've got a canter to the right or the left using your R1 and L1 buttons. Obviously, you are steering and changing the camera view with your thumbsticks like you do in the regular game. And I think that's about it. Oh, boost. What is boost? Hold on. I gotta pretend like I'm doing it. Boost is... I don't know. Because, look. I bought a cheap PC controller here, and I'm going to show you what I see on the controller. See that? It's the bottom button. So on a PlayStation, you've got triangle, circle, square, and X. So it'd be X on a PlayStation controller. I think this is A, and this is B. I don't know. There's a Y in there somewhere. Actually, I think Y. I think that's Y. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I got a goofy controller. I probably have an old Xbox controller laying around somewhere. I did have an Xbox for a while. All right, current race time, 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Usually, they're anywhere from about 3.5 to 5 minutes, depending on what vehicles are being raced, how good the racer is, and so on and so forth. But when you guys are brought in this little pit here, as you guys can see, there's a circle, and you can see all the numbers here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first racer put in the match their vehicle will be at number 1, meaning that Mark was in here first. So that is the one he's going to be racing. And if we go over here to the number 2 slot, I know it's a little dark, but that's why we have headlights. You will see my vehicle, and so on and so forth. So, again, they've got up to 16 slots. I don't know how many people can enter a race at this moment. I know they were throwing around numbers. I heard 8, I heard 12, I heard 16. I know someday they hope to get to 16. Not sure what this current build will support. Sakura, you need to put the controls on the settings so we can familiarize yourself with it. I'm sorry, I was running around telling you guys all that stuff and I wasn't showing you. So here is launchpad number 1. I forgot to switch back over to the game stream. And, excuse me, here's launchpad number 2. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. And we have had gaming sessions, obviously in NFTLV, we had 3 or 4 races in here. But there have been a couple of other sessions where, you got 5 and 6 and 7. I don't know. I've seen 5 or 6 in here. I haven't seen 7 or 8, but... All right. We should be getting close. Current race time, 5 minutes and 54 seconds. Woo. All righty. That is a long race. But let's go check out some of the UE 5.3 goodness. As you guys can see, the cool rock formations over there. I guess we're kind of in a cave, so maybe those are stalactites and stalagmites. If any of you have been to Carlsbad Cavern, you know what I'm talking about. All right. You got a cheap one too? Probably A. Probably. Again, a lot of... So, I used to PC game years back. And then I kind of... Well, I've always had a console, but I kind of got away from PC gaming for a while. And then I came back. And I had like a super old controller. So, I wanted something newer, but I wanted it cheap. Because a lot of times I will do keyboard and mouse. It just depends on how easy the movement is. And actually, I got to tell you, I'll do keyboard and mouse in here when I'm running around Toledo Valley sometimes. There are certain jumps, i.e. the Burger Barn jump, that I feel it's a lot easier to control with keyboard and mouse. So any jump that I find hard to kind of nail the timing or the position, or where you got to jump and then maybe turn just so slightly to the side. There's some of those in the mining. Spoiler alert. There's some fun jumps. Oh, here we go. All right. But yeah, I'll do keyboard and mouse anytime I'm trying to... All right, I'm trying to go full thrusters right off the bat. I don't know if that's a good strategy or not, but we're going to give it a shot. All right, we're in the lead. This won't last. We will see. We will see. Maybe he's letting me win. Maybe he feels bad for me. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like... for me, the T3 handling is just about right. Like, the T1 maybe is a little tighter. The Javelins and the Bonanzas are definitely tighter. But for me, oh, there he goes. There he goes. Look at him zoom past, dude. He wasn't even playing around. All right. How did he zoom past me that fast? I had the thrusters on. And we were going straight. All right. I'm on his tail. I'm on his tail. I've got him in the sights. I don't have him in the sights. I'm upside down. Oh, man. How is he zooming into that? It's... is he doing the trick? Oh, no! I tried to do the trick. Oh, he's leaving me in the dust now, kids. He's leaving me in the dust. How did he just zoom past me like that around that one turn? I don't understand it. All right, well, I gotta now hope he makes a mistake. We're going full afterburners. So, somehow I'm able to boost the entire time. I think they've still got unlimited boost on here. Oh boy. I'm making a mess out of it. I can see him again though. Come on. Oh no. Oh, little tight. Ah, that's bad. Bad form, Scruff. Bad form. Yeah, he beat me. Well, it was a good race. Yeah, you got me by about 2 seconds, which in racing is quite a bit. Quite a bit. All right, I have to give him the GGs. Well done. Well done. Oh, he gave me the GGs. Perfect. All right. Good game. All right, all right, all right. So you guys have seen the racing. You guys have seen that. Viz Live Studios, welcome to the stream. Whew, a little bit longer stream than I had anticipated. I was going to go for, maybe about an hour. Right now we're sitting at about an hour and a half. But, again, it took us like 45 minutes because I had a snafu with downloading on my end. Pro tip. If you are a tester and have already had access, actually, one way or another, if you get access in the future, or if, you're watching this, you wake up tomorrow, you haven't downloaded it yet, make sure to download, uninstall the launcher, and then re-download it. Just to be on the safe side. Because you don't want to sit there and, you know, look, I've got pretty fast internet speed. I shudder to think. All right, Mark's heading to bed, but we appreciate it. I'm going to do one more race, only because I know you guys want to see the red track. Mark, appreciate you stopping by. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate the race. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys the red track, just because I know there's been a lot of people showing the yellow track. Why? Well, because the red track's harder. There's no doubt about it. It's harder. And you know what? I think I'm going to take my bubble jet. The bubble jet was one of the earlier ones that I've got. Now, I don't know. So here is my bubble jet sprinter OG custom. As you can see, this is the legendary. This is the clean white. And that is a B class. I do also have a mythic rockabilly pink. And that's just the regular bubble jet sprinter, the non-OG version. But I've got the brand new 2023 Royal Purple. Royal Purple. See, I would have definitely called it a blue when I minted it, but it does have a purple tint to it. I like that. It's like a cross between Royal Blue and Royal and Purple. Royal Purple. All right, we're going to do that one. We're doing the red track. Mark, set, go. We're hopping in. We'll see who's in there. Maybe I'm by myself again. Maybe Fryler's in there. Who knows? You can catch up. Yeah. I can catch up if I buy a bottle of Heinz at the store. Yeah. Sorry, they can't all be home runs. All right. One more race because I want to make sure and show you guys this. And again, we'll have more streams. I think I'm going to do a stream where I reset my holo caches. We'll run through. Now that we can kind of do open, stream whenever I want. Like, I don't have to have one of the team members on and allowing us. Oh, we got somebody in here. All right, I don't know who it is, but she is playing with one of the new characters as well, or he, whoever it is. I forget the names. I'm so bad with names. I'm terrible with names. Faces, in real life, IRL. I know. Oh boy. I can see people that I've met like 20, 30 years ago, and I know that I know them. However, if I try to recall their names, people that I met yesterday, and I said their names 2 or 3 times, which is supposedly the trick. I can't remember their names. Something about it. I'm a more visual person, I guess. All right, what do we got? Somebody's pinging me in the chat. Oh! Horsies in general. Just got to the jester. Yeah. Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, that was a few minutes back. Yeah. By the way, guys, we showed you the GTI Jester. I am told by sources that know they don't even have a track that can hold that GTI Jester right now. It goes too fast. It will fly off the track of anything they have built. So I'm looking forward to the day when that mech comes out. I have a sneaking suspicion it's not going to be cheap. I don't know. No insider information on that, but just looking at it. Not only that, but if you listen to the loudspeaker, they're like, if you ask how much is it, you probably can't afford it. I get it. It's an in-game joke, but it might actually be for real. They're talking about having an ETH mint. Don't know if that'll be that one. But if it is, I'll bet it'll be real expensive. And it'll cost you twice as much with the gas fees, probably. And that's, you know, the other gas fees, not the in-game gasoline fees. That'll also be real interesting when, I know in the future, they're talking about implementing fuel in here. So once we're able to manufacture and fuel, it will actually be used up in racing or flying around. At least that's the idea, I believe. All right, current race time, 7 minutes and 58 seconds. Who is racing in that league? Stevie Wonder? 8 minutes. No, I apologize. If it's your race, I'm not trying to dog you, but 8 minutes is a long time. Although, I can't remember how long races take on the red track on average. It may be a little longer. I know on the yellow track, they're usually between 3.5 and 5 minutes, depending on... And I get it. Almost everybody in here is going to be new, right? I mean, some people may have played it in Vegas, but everybody else, it's going to be brand new. And so they're still getting used to it. So I'm not judging. Don't think I'm judging you. Danny Girl, good afternoon. Nice of you to hop in the stream. Danny wants to know, what graphics card am I using? I am currently using the 4080. But you do not need nearly that much power to be able to run this game. I haven't done much testing on the racing. I did some pretty extensive testing when we just first got access to Toledo Valley. I may test on some different cards for the racing. Not really sure. Oh, I don't... yeah, I could look up my frame rate, but I don't have my thing installed, and I don't like the... There's a Windows G option that will allow you to see it. But I got all my streaming stuff up and all that. I've actually got a hotkey programmed that runs, oddly enough, Afterburner. So MSI created a program called Afterburner. It's for overclocking your graphics card. And they also have frames per second, but it gives you all kinds of stuff like memory usage and temperatures and, you know, average frame per second, 1% high, 1% low, a lot of information. So I really like using it. The program is called Afterburner. All right, I don't know who I'm racing here, but they're probably going to annihilate me. I always start off good. All right, here we go. This track is hard, kids. I'm not going to lie. Yep. Now this probably looks similar to what people saw last year. Oh, yeah. By the way, I took the vehicle that allows for the least damage on the hardest course. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Probably not the best decision on my part. Yeah. I think I played the red course once. Oh boy. Oof. Hey, it's just like hockey. You go to hockey for the fights, right? You go to Scruffy stream for the crashes. Yeah. Oh boy. I got news. OG Bonanza on the red course makes me rethink my life choices. All right. I feel like I'm going way too fast. This is somewhat frightening. I'm not gonna lie. Yep. I was going way too fast. Oh boy. All right. Okay, here we go. The tunnel part. Now, this is the tunnel that you guys saw in the pregame when we were in the lobby. And you got to navigate through those guys. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh! This reminds me of Star Wars flying through the Death Star to get to the drop-off. All right. Oh my God. I don't know who I'm racing, but they're smoking me like a Thanksgiving turkey. Look how far up they are. Well, I did crash 4 times? 3, 4? All right, we'll try to do better on our second lap. Brake! I did not brake fast enough, kids. Yeah, you really got to know these courses to not get in trouble. Ugh. Okay, we always boost in the straightaway. It's hard because these things go so fast, you just want to push pedal to the metal 100% all the time. But we're going to learn, yeah, sometimes you got to take your foot off the gas. A little bit. There we go. All right. It's not pretty. Oh, yeah. That dark cavern. So dark in there. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Oh. And then you get out and immediately there's a turn. Man, that is a wicked set of turns. And then you crash, so you want to like speed up quickly and make up the time. I am about to get lapped. This is I am embarrassed right now. See, I'm giving some of you people who say, oh, I'm not a racer, I'm giving you some hope. I'm not a huge racer either. Okay, I do know there's a big turn coming up. Golly. Yeah, and I'm down to 32%. Hey, note to self. Don't take the flimsiest vehicle into the red track. I just wanted to do it for science. I think when I played this one in Vegas, I think I had the Astrovan, and it has really good handling, and it's quite a bit slower. So, yeah, maybe a good one to start on. Not me. I'm just like, nope, screw it. I want the hardest possible challenge out there. Oh, I thought that was the turn. And eventually, you know, we'll get to where we know every turn and all of that, and it'll be easier, but okay. Well, hopefully I won't get lapped. Oh, the sound effects are great, by the way. I feel like they may have done some work on that since the conference. Nope. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, now there's a stalagmite for you. Yeah. This is brutal. Not gonna lie. Yeah, this course you want to take something with some beef to it. I see the chat going crazy. Are you guys enjoying this? I hope so. All right. It's only the second time I've ever raced this track. And it's been like a month and a half, something like that. All right, I'm dangerously zooming out of the... Okay, that's... Yeah, that works. But I do know there's a big turn up here. Slowing down. See, I'm learning. Oh, boy. Yeah, I should not zoom through these. Oh, I didn't take the high enough route. Okay, all right. Let's go. I don't know. Is anybody keeping track of my explosions? Can you count that high? I don't know. I have to admit, it is pretty fun though. Again, even though I'm not that big into racing, this is a fun racing. Now, they did talk about tournaments in Copi Cafe as well. Sounding like maybe coming out next year. That'll be super cool. Cross-chain tournaments. There's one of the things they brought up during Copi Cafe. If you guys haven't had a chance to go check out Copi Cafe, make sure you go check it out. Ah, this is gonna hurt. Nope. All right. Do you guys do that? Do you lean like when you're playing a video game and you want like somehow this is gonna make the difference, right? Like if I just lean to the right, but that just shows how immersive it is, right? Like I feel like I'm on the back of the bike. Come on, boost. All right, well. Oh my God, 757 and I was making fun. Yeah, that's a little bit longer track and I got smoked. I don't know where the other person is. They generally should be on the podium, but maybe they stepped down and went home because they were tired of waiting for me to finish. Ooh, that was ugly. Ugly. Let's see what's going on with the chat. Let's catch up with the chat here. The Astro van. Yeah, that's what I call it. It's the Astro 4, but I call it the Astro van because it's kind of like a van, like the cargo. It's made for cargo. Yeah, you can race it, but I think it's made to hold cargo. So I call it the Astro van. All I know is if somebody's in there with candy and they invite you in, don't do it. Go get your own. Go get your own candy and Astro van. Yes, practice. Practice is going to make perfect. Like I said, this is not like typical race. This is harder. I've played Forza. I've played, what's the other one that's just like it? Gran Turismo. I played several versions of both. All right. Look, they don't give you the little green arrows that tell you where to go on this one. It's so much faster. Think about that. You're going what? A couple 100 miles an hour when you're in the traditional racing games? Dude, this one, I'm going over 1,000 kilometers per hour. That's stupid fast. So, I don't like being stuck in the elevator. This makes me nervous. All right, so let's go to the window and overlook the track here. As you guys can see, this is a little bit different view. So we're in a different lobby. The first time, we were actually a room or two over to the right. Because we could tell we have a little bit, just a slightly different perspective. Still the general same view. You can actually see all of that tubed portion. Anyway, all right, I'm going to catch up on the chat here real quick. What else we got? Like that it gets destroyed. Yeah, I like that too. I actually had worked on a little promo video that showed explosions or whatever. And yeah, I was quickly told to change that real quick. I think that's one of the best parts of it. I love the explosions. We can't turn away from a train wreck, right? Okay. So Mark, pro tip. Mark is helping out the stream with some pro tips. See, that's what you get when you hang out on a Scruff stream. He says, by the way, he zoomed past me because my afterburner was probably overheating. You can't keep it pressed. You have to let off it to cool it down, or it slows you down. Keep an eye on the temperature gauge. Aha! See? Yeah, in all my testing, I've just been holding it down. Nobody's given me any kind of pointers or anything like that. So, pro tip, watch your gauges. Don't just leave the afterburner on for the entire race. You got to let it. It's got a cooling cycle. Casca says, does it affect the vehicle? Oh, when it gets destroyed, does it affect the performance? I don't feel any of it, and I think when it respawns, you're back up to 100% as far as like the health, how much damage you can take. So I believe it's basically like a respawn. No, I think once it respawns, you're good to go. Now, I didn't check my boost levels. Like when I respawned, did my boost levels reset? I don't know that. I haven't checked. But trust me, in the coming days, we will be doing more live streams. I'll do some actual testing live streams where we're testing stuff out. This was more of a, hey, they just dropped it. Let's go see all the cool new stuff. Not an actual hardcore testing session. And I've already been on here about an hour longer than I had planned, but that's okay. That's all right. Because, all right, let's see here. You're counting on all your fingers were taken, and he's not taking off his shoes to count my Rex. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, Zeke. No, my boy Zeke, I don't know. I want to say I had 5 or 6 Rex. 7, 8 per lap. I don't know. We'll get better. Hey, I got news for you. There will be a point in time where I'm going to really start practicing this. Like I said, I did have access to it, but there were times where the server was on and where it was off, and so there were it's like I'd have access to it for a little bit, and then I wouldn't have access, and then I'd get a hold of a new build, and then I'd have access for a little bit, and then I wouldn't. So it's been kind of spotty. Now that I can just hop in there anytime I want, I might have to do a little more practicing. Clearly, I need it. All right, but Zeke, appreciate you hanging out for on the stream tonight. Now, that's the other thing. Zeke is told me that he's going to be doing some streaming as well. Now that they've opened this up, there's going to be some great streamers out there. I know Copi was going to start streaming. I know that my boy Jupe, he was looking to do some streaming possibly as well. And so definitely go check out their channels. You guys will probably see some stuff in the spotlight coming up soon. Make sure to go check out their channels. Support them, because the more coverage and the more we get the word out there, and we'll get more popping up. There could be a very big influencer very soon that may or may not have coverage. Wait. I don't have to say that all secret. Like, I forgot. They said that in Copi Cafe, I think. I hope. Anyway, yeah, things are moving. Things are starting to move. The fact that it's open for everybody to go post pictures and screenshots and do streams or recorded videos. I encourage everybody who wants to get on out there, make those videos. Feel free to DM me if you'd like me to like and subscribe or check it out, and maybe we can collab. There's another guy, Mutual Aid DAO, another person. And if you guys watch this stream, you hear me complain about it almost every time. Another person that has a different Discord name. I mean, like, completely different. Like, CNFT Zeke at least has one that's close to his on Discord. It's Dega Zeke. I can make the connection. Yeah. And then we have Mutual Aid DAO. Now, I know who that is, but, and I get it. He's representing a project, and I do appreciate that. Oh, by the way, I saw your stream today with the goggles. Yeah. He was doing a VR stream not too long ago. Yeah, I guess it's about 12 hours ago now. Yeah. But that was very cool. Tell me again what game you were playing, man. I forget what game you were playing. Yeah, the streaming floodgates are open. I had a suspicion. I had a sneaking suspicion that they were getting close just by some of the things they were saying. I didn't know for sure, but I could read the tea leaves. Okay, so he said, yeah, this is just the project. Oh, it was Valheim VR. Okay, Valheim. Hold on. For whatever reason, I've got a new thing on my streaming that shows. Hold on, let me see. Is that for me to do an emoji? Yeah, of course. It wants me to sign in. Okay, I don't want to chat. I have the ability to talk directly to them. Okay. No. Because it's going to ask for my password, and I don't want to do my password. I don't want to chat. I just want to read everybody else's chat. How do I get out of here? Okay. I'm going to look at actual YouTube. Well, YouTube has the same thing. They put a little heart, so I can't quite read it until another one. But apparently... going to Corn VR as soon as UE VR mod drops. All right, so he's waiting for the Unreal Engine VR mod. Yeah, I'm excited about all the VR stuff. Can you guys imagine where we can literally be in here with the virtual reality glasses and be looking first person and walking around like we're walking around? I mean, that's just next level. It's already super sweet. But to be able... yeah. VR in this game is going to be ridiculous. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody once again for coming out tonight. We are going to go ahead and wrap it up. I want to thank the last couple subscribers, Micah Douglas and Mitchell. Is that Murphy? Hold on. Mitchell Murray. Micah Douglas, Mitchell Murray. If you haven't already, feel free to like and or subscribe. And if you want to know when we come out with new live streams or new recorded videos, gonna have a bunch of tutorials moving forward. Not on racing, clearly. No, we will do some once I've had a chance to practice, and we'll do some testing and things like that. But go ahead and click on the notifications bell as well. That way you'll get a little ding when I go live or when I post a new video. Thanks again. Hope everybody had a great Halloween weekend, pre-Halloween weekend. I'm going to try and do another stream hopefully on Monday or Tuesday. And yeah, if you see me running around in here, make sure stop by, say hello. And if you want to race, I'm probably a good target. At least till I brush up. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night, and we will see you next time.
Weekend out with that special someone?